Hi, my name is Peter and this is step 39 in the series Blues Guitar Solo in 40 steps from zero to hero. And this is what it sounds like. Step 39 is in the key of C and we'll only be using the first position of the minor pentatonic scale, so that's 11-8, 11-8, 10-8, 10-8, 10-8, 11-8, but you should really know that by now. Step 39, a real nice step, great licks for you to use in all your other solos. I'll explain it bar by bar. Bar 1, the rhythm is easy, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and it's 2 times the same figure. The double stop at 8 on the first and the second string, but you start with a slide. You start the slide from 7, but the slide itself has no length. You call it a grace note. You do that. Beat 1. On 1 you start on 7 and you slide immediately to 8. On the end of 1 you also play the double stop and 2 times the double stop on 2. So it's 1 and 2 and. On 3 and 4 you do the same. So bar 1 is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Bar 2, the rhythm is 1 and 2 and 3 and rest. On the 1 a full bend on 10 on the 3rd string. On the end of 1 again the double stop, so 1 and. On 2 you start on 11 and you immediately slide to 10, again a grace note, and 8 on the 3rd string. So, and on beat 3 you again play the 10-8. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and. Bar 3, the rhythm is 1, 2, 3 and 4 and. On the 1 and the 2 you do the same, again the slide from 11 to 10, a real jazzy bluesy slide, so 1, 2. On 3 and 4 there are triplets. On 3 you play 10-8 on the 4th string and 10 on the 5th string. I pick it. In the fast version I use a pull-off. It sounds smoother. And on 4 you play 9-8 on the 5th string and 11 on the 6th string. You can also use the pull-off. So, sounds nicer. So bar 3 is 1, 2, 3 and 4 and. Bar 4, the rhythm is 1, 2 and 3 and rest. On the 1 the root note of the C chord, on 10 on the 4th string. On 2 the same triplet as on beat 4 in the 3rd bar, the 9-8 on the 5th string and 11 on the 6th string. And on beat 3 2 times the 8 on the 6th string, the low root note of the C chord. So it's 1, 2 and 3 and rest. So bar 1, 2, 3, 4 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and rest. Real nice bars, bar 1 to 4. Bar 5, the rhythm is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and it's 4 times the same triplet, 8, 9, 10 on the 3rd string. And that kind of thing works really nice when you repeat the same lick. It builds up tension. You can start soft, or the other way around. Or you go back and forth. It really works very nice. Bar 6, also a great bar. The rhythm is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. On the 1 the triplet, 10, 11, on the 3rd string with a hammer on, and then 8 on the 2nd string, a smooth lick. On 2 a full bend on 11 on the 2nd string and 8 on the 1st string, and on 3 11 on the 2nd string and 8 on the 3rd string. And really go down on this 8 on the 3rd string. So it's 1 and bar 7, the rhythm is 1 and 2, 3 and 4. On the 1 you play 8, 9, 10 on the 4th string. and then the double stop on 8 on the second and the third string. I really like that. I do the same on 3 and 4, only now the double stop on 10. So, really works very well. Bar 8, a variation. You start with the same triplet, 8, 9, 10. And then on 2 you play double stop on 8 and 10. And on 3 the double stop on 8. So 1 and a 2 and 3, 4. And the fourth beat is a rest. So bar 5, 6, 7 and 8 are 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and a 2, 3 and a 4. 1 and a 2 and 3, 4. Bar 9, instead of bending a string, you can also use a slide when you do this. You can also do this. George Benson would do that, but he's a jazz player, but it really works out well. So the rhythm is 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a. On the 1, 2 times the 8 on the second string. The root note of the G chord, which is played here. And on the second beat, a slide from 10 to 12. So it's also the G. And then 2 times the 8 on the second string. So that's the second beat. 1 and a 2 and a. And on 3 and 4 you do the same. I really like this. Bar 10, a rock and roll kind of lick. The rhythm is 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a. On the 1 it's 11, 10, 8 on the first string. 11, 10, 8 on the second string. Surprise, surprise. 11, 10, 8 on the third string. And on 4, something different. 10, 8, 9. And that sounds really weird, but it's going to the 10, so then it sounds normal. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1. And where this tone comes from, that's a mystery. I can explain it, but that would be another course. It comes, I'll explain it a little bit, because it's such a nice thing to use. You know, this is the minor pentatonic scale in C. You also have a major pentatonic scale in C, which is 3 positions down on 5. But you start with your pinky, so it's also in 8, and then you play it here. It has a little bit of a country-like sound. But knowing that the first position of the major pentatonic scale is over here, that means that the second position of the major pentatonic scale is over here. Also on 8. So the first position of the minor scale is 11, 8, 11, 8, first 2 strings. The second position of the major pentatonic scale is also an 8, but then it's 10, 8, 10, 8. And that's where this note is coming from. 11, 10. It's from the major pentatonic scale. And it's really great to mix those 2 scales. When you play blues and you can mix them, so it's like... Because the third one is here, so you can use this note for that kind of... But that's another series. Mixing minor and major pentatonics. Real cool stuff. Bar 11, the rhythm is 1 and a 2, 3 and a 4. On the 1 you play 10, 8, 10 on the 4th string. The root note and the note below the root note. Then on 2 the double stop on 8. On 3 again the triplet 10, 8, 10. And the double stop on 10. So 1 and a 2, 3 and a 4. And bar 12, a great last bar, a real ending bar. Ending go start again bar. The rhythm is 1 and a 2 and a 3, rest. On the 1 you played 10, 8, 10 on the 5th string, you know, the root note and the note below the root note. On 2 you play 8 on the 4th string, the note above the root note, and again 10, 8 on the 5th string, and you end on 10, the root note, so it's 1 and... No, I used the hammer-on. I won't use that because it's not in the tabs. No, I do it again. Sometimes it's difficult to stick to the tabs. So bar 9, 10, 11 and 12 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2, 3 and a 4, 1 and a 2 and a 3, 4. That's step 39. One more to go in this series. But who knows what series is coming next. Once you've learned this, you know what I'm going to say. Change it, change it, change it. Little changes, not big ones, little changes. When you are able to make little changes to the rhythm, one note extra, whatever, then you can play really long, interesting solos without repeating yourself. You can do it. We're going to practice this with the 3 backing tracks, the slow one BPM 55, the faster one BPM 90 and the fastest one BPM 120. Have fun!